Hello and welcome to Operation Reorganization, and today we are featuring Rene Hamilton-Wilson.
That's right. This is a really interesting project. It started 2 years ago with Jacinta designing a Murphy bed unit for Rene. Now she's moved and she is taking her Murphy bed with her, as many of our clients do, and it got a little complicated, yes?
It did, because it wasn't just a Murphy bed. There was extensive shelving on each side of the Murphy bed, and the client loved the fact that she had the shelving. So it was a unique design challenge for Jacinta because she had to redesign all the shelving to work in a smaller space.
Right. There wasn't enough wall space in the new room to accommodate the entire unit.
Exactly. So in addition to that, Rene added a master closet for her new space.
Right, which she needed room for 100 pairs of shoes. So the challenge with the other inventory in her space kind of made it a bit trickier.
Imagine that, 100 pair of shoes. I just can't imagine. So yeah, we did, Jacinta did a great design on the closet. She also did an office. It actually took 3 days to disassemble and move the Murphy bed and the shelving from one house to another and install that, and then install the new closet and the office. And like you said, it was a real design challenge for Jacinta, but I think she did a remarkable job, and it just turned out to be a beautiful project. So we really hope you enjoyed this episode.
My name is Rene Wilson, and we are in my new home. Kind of came into contact with Closet Factory about 10 years ago. So I basically loved their work, and I had them do a couple things in my old house. I found Closet Factory, I think, online. I read some reviews and I talked to a couple people who had used them, so I thought they were the perfect choice. I didn't want to use the big box stores. I'm kind of a custom girl. I pretty much talked to Jacinta prior to moving about dismantling my old system and bringing it here to the new house, and she said it wasn't a problem. So Jacinta is coming today because I decided I want to build another closet in one of my spare bedrooms, and I also want my old system to be to come to this house. So I contacted Jacinta so we can design my new closet. I can't wait.
All right, Rene, well, it's exciting that we've got this new house to design.
Yes, yes.
The new space looks like it's going to be awesome.
Yes,
it's
I
huge.
can't wait to see what you have for me.
Yeah, so, you know, we looked at that whole, you've got really a whole room that we can dedicate to a closet space. So,
Yes.
So we definitely know you've got tons of shoes, your
Yes.
wonderful shoe collection.
Yes.
So I would actually recommend putting that on the wall where you first come in and you're entering. That way, because it's such a shallow return right there.
Oh yeah.
See how when you come in? So I think that would work beautifully, and we can just fill up this whole wall.
A whole wall of shoes, just for shoes.
Exactly.
Great.
So we can plop these in. Let's see. And with the space, we've got, you know, 152 inches is the span of the wall. But of course, we'll leave room here and here because there's a door we know there. But it looks like we can still fit 3 full shoe shelving sections in here, which is going to be awesome. So that'll give you tons of shoes.
Yes, I need that.
So we've got this wall. This is the next longest wall. So this is where we should put clothing,
Okay,
you know,
I
for
agree.
hanging. I know you've got a lot of long hanging dresses. So we'll do that for dresses. And we'll
Okay.
just put 4 sections. We'll maximize this whole wall here.
Oh, great.
And because everything's adjustable, you know, you've got some dresses that are not
as
even
long.
medium long hanged and the ones that are longer, so we'll kind of arrange them. So we've got 4, we can get 4 long hang sections in here. to give you tons of hanging.
That's
'cause it's
great.
a full 120. Then let's go to this wall. So this wall is the shorter wall because we have a closet, door right there.
Yes.
And we're going to leave the existing closet, so you don't want to design anything in there, and just keep that the way it is, the way the builder's going to build it.
Yes.
Okay.
My closet will have a closet.
Okay. Sounds good. So we can use the rest of this wall space, and we'll do this for double hang.
Okay.
So you still get a pretty good amount of double hang even in here. We can get two 34-inch sections,
Yeah,
so
that's
that they fit there.
perfect.
So we've got a pretty good layout here, I think, for the closet. You
Yes,
think? Are
I
you
think
happy with
that
it?
I love it.
Okay. So let's
Okay.
talk about, because we got to get the structure going on the Murphy bed. So the one that we designed in your house, I love it. It's gorgeous. And
Yes.
it's in my portfolio, and people love looking at it.
Oh my goodness.
So I appreciate you letting me.
Oh, no
put it in my
problem. You did a
portfolio.
great job.
So we want to pull that one. You invested a lot of money in that one,
Yes.
so we can disassemble it and bring it here. So the rooms that we looked at when we were measuring and everything, and I look at the measurements of the Murphy bed, because we had some display shelving on either side of it. It was a long piece.
It is.
So the main room that you were wanting to put it in doesn't have a wall that's long enough.
Right.
to
So,
put it.
yeah.
So we've got a couple of options.
Okay.
One, of course, you could leave it in your existing
No.
house. And the new person that lives in that house
No.
from it. But I have a solution, and I haven't done this before, but I think it would work. We could split the unit. So the display shelving that we have on either side, I could, it's almost like if you can imagine pulling the Murphy bed out in the middle
Yes.
and just installing the Murphy bed alone, of course with the shelving that was above it, that can fit in one of your guest rooms
Oh,
here.
wow. That's excellent.
And then we could use the other shelving in another space in your house. So what's another space that you think you'd want the display
You know what?
shelving?
They will go perfect in my office.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll look at that wall, because you can see how if we take the Murphy bed out,
And it
then
still
we just
looks
kind of
great
smush
by
these
itself.
together. Right, it's a great piece, even just with all the shelving, because we've got all the really cool dividers in there and
yeah.
everything. So it'll still be a great piece in your office area. Then we can also, if you need a desk, because I know you mentioned that the desk that you were using is kind of
It was too
getting
small.
worn, it was kind of
Yeah.
small. So I could even we can design something to go that would match the shelving. So we can do something in that Tamino window
Oh, okay.
and design a desk
On the
unit.
other side. Perfect.
So I think we've got some great designs going here. Are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good about everything. I cannot wait to see what it looks like.
All right, awesome. Well, I know we got measurements, on the front end, but so now I would like to go back and just double check my measurements, and also just double check, for obstructions.
Okay.
Where the builder is where it looks like he's going to be putting in outlets and
Okay.
all that kind of stuff, just to make sure I haven't, plopped any panels anywhere where we
Yes.
need to make adjustments for that. So let's go take care of
Okay.
that.
Hi, I'm Jeff Berzesi, owner of the Closet Factory, and welcome to our Customer Appreciation Night at the Coastal Virginia Idea House. So come on in and meet our guests. We're having a big party.
Tell us why you're here today.
Well, I was invited by Tamara, and I am here just kind of getting some ideas for things that I might like to do in my home eventually. And she's done some work for me in the past, and things have turned out well, and I've got her coming back in June.
So what do you think of the Idea House so far here?
I think this home is beautiful. I think there's a lot of ideas incorporated within the house, both upstairs and downstairs, that lay it out well, that organize it effectively. There's some really neat ideas in this house.
What do you think about this pantry?
Well, Tamara and I first stopped in here. This was really the first room we walked into tonight when we got to the house. And what drew us into the pantry, I think, was the way that they organized the space and set it up. So when you walk in and you've got a actual countertop space, which you don't see a lot in pantries. So you have room to spread out, and then the drawers beneath the counters that pull out that are easy storage areas, and they're also accessible. So it's really a neat pantry, probably one of the neatest ones I've seen.
I loved the pantry. Oh my gosh, it is so roomy. And the fridge we fell in love with, but the whole design, it's very open, it's roomy, functional. It has all the nice drawer systems. So it's something we can think about implementing.
True, it's a very practical home. Even in the closets or in the pantry, they've used almost every inch and made it usable.
I really love the idea with the high ceilings, because I think I'm going to have high ceilings in my house for the pull down, because I do like to separate my winter and summer clothes out. And it's so much storage and it's very roomy in here. I really like it.
Well, you can eliminate pieces of furniture with the amount of shelving that they have in here. You don't even have to get a dresser. You're built in. Everything's all built in here. So, I love the lighting ideas that they're bringing in good quality lighting into these closet areas.
It just makes everyday life so much easier when everything has a place and you know where to find it. If I was buying a house, I would be looking for this kind of thing.
This is our second coastal living house. Did one down on Holly Road in Virginia Beach. We love architecture. It's a very powerful force. It has the power to move people. I think it lifts their spirits. And Closet Factory is probably the premier company for organization. We have a big closet, but it's not overly huge. And they can take even a small closet and make it so that you just can't believe when they're finished how much room you've got.
Well, here's a side-fold Murphy bed that was previously installed in another house for this client. And originally, this side-fold Murphy bed, it had shelves on the sides, bookcases basically. It was real cool up on top and on the sides. But now that they're moving to this new place, they've decided just to put the Murphy bed in the upper section. And here in this room, that's what's kind of cool about our product, is that we can reconfigure it to fit another space if we need to. And these clients really, really love the side fold Murphy bed, and it looks really good still, operates really good for them. So they wanted to keep it. So we moved it, and now I'm just installing it here. I'm going to finish putting this thing together, anchor it, and then we'll get started with the trim.
So I just finished up the base trim in the room and getting ready to start running the flat trim on the top, and then I can go ahead and run the crown, and then we'll be able to caulk it in, and this room will be done.
All right, we just finished up in here in the Murphy bedroom. So originally this was in another house with bookcases all around it. And so the challenge was obviously taking it apart, but being in such a way that we could put it back together with minimal damage. So that's what's pretty cool about our system, is that we can actually break everything down piece by piece if we had to. For the most part, it came together really, really good. I'm gonna head downstairs. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm ready to get Jacinta. That way she can come up here and look at it and see how it went. And I think it went pretty good. So let's go get her.
Let's go check out the Murphy bedroom.
Oh, it looks great in here.
Yay!
It's gonna be perfect.
Yes. So I'm so glad you didn't have to leave this in the other house.
I am too. And this nice little storage space still up there, so it looks so different in here without the other two pieces to it. But yes, I love it.
Yeah.
It's gonna work perfect.
Yeah, that other wall was huge.
It was.
And I didn't realize it.
Exactly until this, yes.
Yep, I mean, it's a queen size bed, so it does, you know, it takes up quite a bit of space, even though we did the side fold, which allows for that extra storage at the top, so you can still display things up there.
And you know how I couldn't have too much storage.
Exactly, yep, it was fabulous in the other house. I'm sure it'll be still get great use here.
Yes.
The scale of this works great in this room.
It does. It really does.
I mean, even with it being a queen size bed, you know, once it's folded out, people will still be able to walk to either side. It's a great space saver. It's gonna work well in here.
I love it.
Yay. So now let's go check out the dressing room.
Yes.
That's what I'm excited to see.
Me too.
Okay, Renee, let's come in and check out the dressing room.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. It turned out great.
Yes, I love it.
Oh my goodness.
And this room it's perfect for this room.
Oh,
Even
it is.
Having to deal with the doors and the windows, I think we maximized
We
the space
did.
to its
Every
best.
space is yes, I love
I
it.
can't wait to see this wall film.
Me either. I'm looking at it now, trying to figure out which shoes are gonna go where.
Yeah, because I know we said it could hold about 100 shoes.
Wow.
In here, and I'm sure
I can fill it up.
Yep. Then we have this beautiful mirror, so that little awkward space. So we were trying to figure out what to do with the door. That's just perfect.
That is perfect.
So it's
A
not
girl needs
wasted
to
space.
see herself.
Yep. So it's definitely no wasted space in here. And then we've got places for, so this is for all your short hang over here, and you've got a valet rod. to be able to
Love that.
pull out there like you had in your other closet. I know you mentioned that was something you
Yes.
definitely wanted to see in here. And then that wall, so you know, we've got that whole wall,
Wow.
which we even maximized, because initially I was thinking about just leaving it blank.
Exactly.
Because the windows took up so much space, and then we've got the little entrance to the closet there. But this still gives you a ton of storage.
A ton.
Yeah.
And I can see my bags up there now.
Gotcha. Visualize. Yeah. And then you can still get, we made sure we just spaced this just right.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
can still get in there, you know,
Yes.
get in the closet and utilize that space as well. Then we come around and you've got all the space on that wall for your long
Wow.
hang, and then additional cubbies above there for more bags.
More bags.
And then you basically have 2 full chest of drawers
Wow.
in here, you know, plus a bench seat.
I'm not gonna leave my closet.
It's like a room. And then even how we ended up adding the storage down there.
Yes, that is perfect.
Because it was quite deep. It's huge.
It
You know, these
is.
are like 27 inches, I think, wide. So it would have been kind of cumbersome, because a lot of times I like to do, you know, the flip tops, where you can open it up and have a big bin kind
I
of
like
inside.
this
But
better.
this actually works better.
Yes.
Because that would have been cumbersome, you
It
know, to
would
have a
have
really
been.
big top. But
Yes.
this way, it's still usable space to
Yes.
storage things. Then yet another valet rod.
Yes. Need
Over here,
one on
we've
each
got
side.
one on each side. On each side. Awesome.
Oh, I just love it. It turned out better than I expected.
Good, good. Glad. So you'll get lots of use out of this?
I definitely will.
All right, well, it's done. We've got tons of space. I'm so glad.
I am. I just can't believe it turned out so great.
Yeah. It's awesome.
No, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Man, I might have to come visit.
Yes, please
That
do.
space. You even got that little serene view. You can just have a
Yes.
little glass of wine and sit here and check out the view. Or coffee in the morning. You can
I'll
sit-
have to cover that up because I'll be getting dressed in here.
That's
So
true.
don't want to vex the neighbors.
That's true. Yep. Awesome. All right. Let's go. Another job done. It turned out absolutely fabulous, and I really loved working with Rene. Her and I have very similar taste in design, and I've worked with her before on a previous project, and we were able to utilize it in this house, and it just turned out great. I really love what I do. So on to the next job.